After spending 3 days in Sapa, we decided to get on another sleeper bus and make our way to Ninh Binh, a mesmerizing area known locally as Halong Bay on land. Join us as we bring you to see their magical riverine landscape with sheer limestone mountains rising up from the paddies. This is Ninh Binh. For the accommodation wise, we are currently staying at this hotel called Liberty Hall in Tam Kok. It's a pretty new hotel, so it's really nice. All the facilities are really great, and we have this stunning view of the rice field as well as the mountains. So last night we arrived at Ninh Binh at about 1 AM. We took a sleeper bus from Sapa. So the bus was an 8-hour journey, right? It was really long. It was not the most comfortable one. We kind of went with the more basic option for the sleeper bus. So if you guys are thinking of taking that journey, I would highly recommend that you book perhaps maybe a VIP cabin. I have seen like photos online of luxury cabins. Of course they do cost more, but I think for the comfort it's really worth it. It's my first time trying yogurt coffee in Vietnam. The coffee in Vietnam tastes very mild. Like, it doesn't have the very strong caffeinated taste. Then plus the yogurt, it actually adds like a little bit of sourness to the drink, which is very refreshing. I quite like it. Like I think the yogurt helps with the bitterness of the coffee.
Try mine? Mine very sour. Mine very bitter.
No, mine looks venomous. This one looks like espresso in a cup, like just iced coffee without milk.
Yeah, it's very strong.
Tickets for the boat ride were at 250,000 dong per person. Each boat can take 4 people, and we decided to get 4 tickets to book the entire boat. There are 3 boat routes you can take, one with more temples, one with a balance of temples and caves, and one with more caves. We decided to go with the second option. Decided to get a Vietnamese hat to support the local Vietnamese people, so this is just about 50,000 dong, which translates to about 3 Singapore dollars. So now we can get the full Vietnamese experience. okay, let's go take the boat. My hair is gone.
Yeah, your head is always in the way.
So we are entering into our first cave now. It's like super cooling inside the cave. We're heading to our first temple. So we're going to our second cave now. Oh, this cave is longer, it's 250 meters. Hello, we are done with the boat tour, so we're almost back at the port. The entire tour was about 1.5 hours, and we visited, if I remember correctly, it's like 4 temple stops, and there'll be 4 caves that you will go through. Generally, it was a very scenic ride. Would recommend anyone to come and try it. And yeah, I think that's all. Oh yeah, temples all look around the same, but the caves are really nice and cooling to go under. So it was a very nice experience, and I think they worked really hard to maintain this place as well. We realized that if you get fried noodles, right, you cannot go wrong in Vietnam. We are now at Bai Dinh Pagoda, which is considered as the largest complex of Buddhist pagodas in Vietnam. There are a few ticket options you can select from, so you can choose whether you want to have an electric car to bring you all around the complex and a tour guide option as well. The entire complex covers a total area of 539 hectares, which is really huge, so I do recommend taking the electric car. Some new shoes to go up to the pagoda. So we're going up the pagoda now, and we have to climb this flight of stairs, and there will be an elevator at the top to bring us all the way up. Wow, the view up here is so nice. You can see the whole of Ninh Binh.
Is that view?
I would say that this is like the main attraction of this temple complex. So you can walk around the entire level and get like a panoramic view of the whole city of Ninh Binh. Oh, and I think the sun is setting in this direction. It's about 5 PM now, and the sun will set at 5:30 in Ninh Binh. Is it your first time eating goat meat?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
They use a quite strong seasoning.
It's too much?
That means
Like
technically like pork.
Oh, so we didn't finish the goat meat because we feel that it's too tough to our liking. I wouldn't recommend it. But I guess everyone has a different taste. So for this morning, we will be going up to Hang Mua, and I believe that the climb would be about 1 to 2 hours. So this is going to be the last thing we're going to do in Ninh Binh before we head back to Hanoi. We are going to begin our climb up the 500 steps. Hang Mua is one of the most attractive tourist places in Ninh Binh because of the picturesque landscape of Tham Kok that you can see at the top. The climb itself was extremely tiring as each step is pretty high, but the view at the top is absolutely rewarding. We went at 10 AM when it was pretty crowded, but I recommend for you to visit either at sunset or sunrise. Faster, faster. Faster. So they even have a nice lookout point if you guys want to have a snack up here. So beautiful. Can you guys see the mountain goats? Oh my god, they're so cute eh. Just sitting there. Hello. Hey guys, so we just reached back to our hotel in Ninh Binh, and it is about 12 PM now. We'll be checking out of the hotel soon to head back to Hanoi. We will be taking the luxury cruise tomorrow morning, so look out for that vlog. I think it should come out by next week. Just a tip if you are going to the Mua Caves in Ninh Binh is that if you are riding a motorbike, along the road there will be some shops and there will be people trying to stop you along the way to park there. I would recommend for you to drive all the way to the end of the road and park at the shop that is closest to the cave entrance. You will have to pay 5,000 dong for parking, but if you like to park directly inside the ticket booth, that would be 10,000 dong, so depending on your preference. I think the shop right outside the entrance is actually already really near. If you want to save a little bit of money, you can park outside, but I feel that it may be safer if you just park inside the entrance instead. So I think that should be about it for Ninh Binh. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions on this place, let me know in the comments below and I'll try to get back to you soon.